on then. JaneStreet has deposited 4,843 crore rupees with SEBI given a lien on that account. The SEBI order of July 3 said in para 62.22 that once the money was paid, the restrictions placed on JaneStreet in para 62 would end. What are those restrictions? We now have Latha joining in with more details. Over to you, Latha.
Well, the entire punishment and restrictions are contained in para 62 of SEBI's order of July 3rd. 62.1 said that they have to pay 4,843 crore rupees in an escrow account and give SEBI a lien on it, which was done. And the next line says that places the restrictions until they pay that money. 62.12 or so says that all the restrictions will go once the money comes in. That is 62.1 is met. Now, what are the restrictions? It says that JaneStreet cannot, the JaneStreet group entities cannot access the securities market, and others like banks, custodians and registrar transfer agents also cannot do any debits for JaneStreet. Any credits, if they are paying in money, that of course would be allowed. Of course, JaneStreet was allowed to meet obligations which were done prior to the July 3rd order. For that, they could use the bank accounts, but nothing thereafter was allowed. Now, according to this order 62, order number 62, they can, all these restrictions on banks, registrar and trading agents and JaneStreet itself accessing will go away. In fact, JaneStreet, while giving the money, had requested that these conditions be removed. And SEBI also in its press release says that the request from JaneStreet is under examination. Sources tell me that they will pass a confirmatory order. Yes, money received and all these restrictions removed. However, I must invite you to the last point in this para 62 of the order, which says that the entities shall cease and desist from directly or indirectly engaging in any fraudulent, manipulative or unfair trade practices or undertaking any activity that may be in breach of the existing regulations. This is not part of what is removed. This is, a separate line in para 62. So it looks like even when they are allowed to access the markets, they will not be allowed to do what they were, what SEBI has accused them in the order. So their activities will automatically be restricted.
Interesting developments. We'll see how they unfold now as they have deposited that money. But Latha, stay with us because